You're watching the Geico Top Flight Invite, presented by Axe. Beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, on the campus of Bishop Gorman High School. We have one of 4 games today on ESPN+. First consolation game of this day's tournament is Donda taking on Air Nado. And led by Robert Dillingham, had a great game last night.
He had a great game from the playmaking standpoint. He draws a lot of attention, and when he does, he gives it up. This diamond transition was beautiful. Little scoop shovel pass. He had 4 assists, 2 turnovers yesterday. He can certainly put the ball in the bucket. The deep three-point shot did not go down for him yesterday. On the other side, Sebastian Mack, he scores in a variety of ways. And he can score deep from the mid-range. He's a great finisher once he gets to the cup. He went 9 for 10 from the free throw line. And this one right here shows you he got deep range and accuracy on his jumper.
Back 3, left it short. Offensive rebound, though, by J.J. Taylor. And his step back 3 is good, and J.J. Taylor scores the game's first basket.
Come out aggressive.
And he's been a pest on defense here so far, very active on both ends. J.J. Taylor spots up a 3, and it goes in again, his second straight 3. And he has all 6 of Donda's points. Donda, most of these players made up of a team by the way of Simi Valley, California, and they're inside. Scoring is by Donda. An 8-point advantage so far to begin the game. Dillingham drives inside and scoops it up and in.
This is where he's best, Robert Dillingham. With the ball in his hands, in transition. Clever and crafty at the rim. As a layup
on Air Nado. Taylor fakes the 3, goes inside for the one-hand slam.
Well, that J.J. Taylor that I saw as a sophomore. He went inside the top 10 in his class.
By Air Nado, here's Sebastian Mack. Finds a crease down the lane and banks it in. And the foul, he'll head to the line for a potential 3-point play.
Threes, yesterday and today. This time he decides, let me finish with some authority. It's a one-handed flush. Didn't settle for the 3, straight line drive.
No. There's Mack creating in the lane, and another banker off the window, and Sebastian Mack has back-to-back baskets for Air Nado.
His chances, strong, clever. He's got the body control when he gets into the paint.
Another trip, empty for Air Nado. Dillingham behind the back. In the corner, Dillingham again, hits a 3. Robert Dillingham, his first 3 of the game, second basket, he has 5.
Giving up the basketball, moving without the ball, and then relocating.
Dillingham creating and scoring inside. He scored 9 points last night. Points for Dillingham in the first half.
He looks freer, he looks looser, and he's playing to the defense. This guy has the full scoring package. They call that a floater. 1-foot runner. He gets rid of it before the shot block. And the defense is loading up every time he pounds that ball into the ground.
Mack, a deep 3 off the mark, tapped up and in by number 23, Josiah Cunningham for Air Nado.
But he can defend as a unit.
Good ball movement. Dillingham's 3 is good again. Robert Dillingham, his second tray. He's now in.
Once you see the ball go in the basket early in the game, gives you a sense of confidence. Even if you're a highly ranked player, the ball, the greater opportunities he's going to get.
Long 3 from the wing, and it goes in by Chuck Bailey. His first points of the game. He had 8 points.
I mean, this team can score the ball. They just got to move the ball.
Chuck Bailey wasting no time out of the timeout, knocks down the mid-range jam. There's Cunningham, creates space, step back jumper goes in. His mid-range jumper goes down, and just a cross-court pass to Taylor. Now up to Dillingham. He's got the hot hand, floats one up again, and it's good for Robert Dillingham. 12 points in the first half.
And Robert Dillingham can score buckets with the best. That time it's a jump stop. And he has a quick release because he knows he has great perspective for these young players. And he has a high IQ for the game.
He has 14 points, down to a 9-point lead for Donda. On the other end, shot for 3 is answered by A.J. Johnson, his first tray.
This is his play yesterday a couple of times where they call it an elevator screen. Two guys come together and shut a door like an elevator. They run Mac right up the middle. A.J. Johnson right back at you.
5 minutes to go here in the opening half. Quick release three up and missed by Donda. As Justin Johnson gets the offensive rebound, got it blocked. Lurie, his three is good.
Basketball's such a rhythm game.
Oh, behind the back and scoring in transition as Jacob Banarby is free.
He had 10 points, 8 rebounds yesterday. That might have been a travel. Ball got stuck on his hip.
And a three goes in for A.J. Johnson. That was a big trip for him. Now he has the game. There's Lurie, the alley-oop lob. Broken up. Interior passing inside by Donda, and the layup is good by Jacobs. A free throw a moment ago. The first miss he's had in 2 days here so far. And a big-time slam thrown down with the right hand by Barnaby again.
They're cutting hard, and they're looking for each other.
Sebastian Mack trying to carry this team. No good, but the putback is good over on Donda. And scoring inside is Josiah Cunningham.
This guy brings, look at the screen, the roll, the catch, the finish. I mean, he brings power and energy to his team. Stays within his role, plays athletes with versatility on the perimeter.
Numbers for Donda. The alley-oop and the slam by A.J. Johnson. Now the Johnsons.
You're seeing Cunningham. A little bit of the upside what Donda can be.
Comfortable lead of 30 points. And 30 seconds to go. Steal by Air Nado, 2-on-1. Corey Connor up the floor, scores it and one. A chance for a three-point play.
There's Dillingham serving it upstairs.
Highlights in the first half. We start with Robert Dillingham of Donda, Paul. He had 12 first half points.
Well, they were all highlights for Donda Academy. They were sensational, and Dillingham got him off to a fast start. You saw the floater, the jump stop. How about this off of 2 feet? Just pops it in. He's been a different player when he plays in that mode. Sebastian Mack for Air Nado. Picked up right where he left off, attacking the basket, trying to get to the free throw line. He's got to watch his verbal words after he attacks the basket, but he can knock it down from A.J. Johnson, J.J. Taylor.
And T. Bart now down by 26.
Well, I'm sure Jeff Kaufman challenged his team first from just an energy standpoint and an execution standpoint. Will they take a stand defensively in front of the ball?
Justin Johnson scoring for Donda on the other end. There he is. Sebastian Mack, another three, his third of the game.
Not off.
Banarby so active in the first half. Finger roll layup is good. George Create missing short. Rebound Donda. Here they come in transition again. Reverse layup is good again by A.J. Johnson.
You can see the versatility of J.J. Taylor.
A.J. Johnson around the screen, fires up a three and drops it in. And A.J. now tonight, that's his third three of the game. Two-hand slam on the other end by T. Bartlett for Paul Duke. You have it number one.
Yeah, Duke and Kentucky, it seems like every year they battle for the number one spot. And Kentucky got a huge commitment last night from Aaron Brad. She got an outstanding class. They have Xavier Booker, number 3 in the ESPN 100. He may have the most upside in the class.
Cunningham's three. He puts it in. Josiah Cunningham, 13 points. That's his first tray. 4-star recruit by ESPN.
Yeah, Cunningham gives Mack some help when it comes to scoring the basketball. Look at the black shirts just loading up against Mack, and he still gets into the paint.
And Mack gets his own putback, and he's fouled. A chance for a conventional three-point play. Give him 23 points on the app. Here's Bartlett. Goes over the left shoulder, drops it in, and the foul. T. Bartlett, 8 points. Chance 25, completes the three-point play. There's an alley-oop that actually hits the rim. Offensive rebound by Lurie. Lurie in the corner. Puts in a three. Shot 73% from three in the first half. Another transition three up and in, this time by Robert Dillingham, his third three.
Dillingham knows he can make threes. He made that first one in the first half.
A dynamic point guard, very crafty with the ball, good shooter. He's really led this team today for Donda. Basket good inside by Bart.
Kids do. You know, where am I going to play in the NBA if I can make it? Upstairs.
And down it goes. Alley-oop lob again, scored by A.J. Johnson. Game high 24 points. On the other end, Max scores inside. He's fouled. Give him 26. A chance for a three-point play.
Boy, his body. What a hang time. Watch this. He's up there, takes the hit first, finished.
In the first half, Paul, when they had 3 technical fouls and just a parade of free throws at the line. Here's Bailey trying to create, finds J.J. Taylor. Another three goes in for Taylor. That's his third of the day.
And that shot was impressive because the defense was out on Taylor, but he's got great length and size. Shoot over and see over defenders.
Game high 33 points.
And tonight his efficiency is much better, 11 for 23. I mean, he's a star. He's a star in the game. He's a high major player. You mentioned it, Brock. Oklahoma. Yeah, we're going to see Cameron Boozer next. This guy does it all as a sophomore. 6'8", mature frame and a mature game with a high skill level. And Cooper Flagg, you can't miss him for the Florida Eagles.
Nado, Corey Connor splitting the defense down the lane. Big time block by Donda. Numbers for Donda, 3-on-1. The lob, the catch, the finish by Kinsey. It's 24 minutes. Outstanding game for him today, Paul.
Yeah, a lot of guys for Donda could have got this, but A.J. Johnson, he did it off the bounce and certainly off the jump shot. I like the way he can find the open crease in the game and attack. Basketball IQ is strong because he cuts behind the defense. He doesn't just stand and wait for the ball.
It's Stevenson, ball knocked away. Bannerby, quick hands, all the way to the rack and scores.
You're obviously thinking about tomorrow already. You got a game on ESPN too. You got to figure out how do I.
And the rebound by Air Nado. Here's Corey Connor, he banks it in. On the other end, Bannerby throws it down with the right hand.
He's had it. Now can they put that talent together, play hard, play unselfish, and fight through tough times?
Buzzer sounds, and Donda, again, like Paul said, bouncing back very nicely here today as Donda beats Air Nado 93-75. Coming up at 5:45 p.m. Eastern Time here on ESPN+, it'll be LV Orange taking on the Florida Explorers.